the Missouri National Guard one-on-one. Missouri National Guard, always ready, always there.
Chatting things over with Mizzou head basketball coach Frank Haith as the Tigers prepare to open up SEC play on Tuesday right here at Mizzou Arena. And, Coach, that's got a nice ring to it. I know talking to Phil after the game on Saturday, he was excited just to get into it because there's been so much buzz about joining a new league. And what do you think about the mindset of your group as they get ready to start league play?
I think they're ready to start league play. I just think that's just that. I think the guys are excited about, getting into the next phase. And, you have the I should say it's not preseason, it's the non-conference schedule, and then you get into conference schedule, and that's the next phase you go to before postseason. So, and everybody looks at it as a new season, so to speak. Like if you haven't had a great non-conference, you're going to be excited about now is our chance. It's like a new season, new year. You could do some great things in conference play to get you in the postseason.
How have you guys approached it as a coaching staff, scouting a new league? Because I've been interested in talking to all of our coaches here at Mizzou about how they've approached being the new guys in the SEC coming into it. So how have you guys looked at scouting all these new opponents and all these different places you'll go and new teams that you'll see?
Had a little bit of experience of that because last year, my first year on the job, we were going into the league, being in the ACC for 7 years, going into Big 12. What we try to do is start this summer and watching a lot of tape on these teams and getting a feel for them and how they play, their style of play for the most part in this conference, and now you watch them throughout the year and get a feel for for example, I think this league is a more athletic, up-tempo league. I think it's as we're going to see tomorrow night, the pressing, there's a lot more pressing in this league. Big 12 is more of a physical half-court defense type league, so you just making adjustments, and that's the beauty of coaching, is being able to put your guys in position where they can be successful within what you're competing against.
As you break down Alabama, what in particular do you see from the Crimson Tide?
Well, we got to guard their 4 out, 1 in. They're going to space us a lot like we did last year. We play 4 guards. They play 4 guards, and they attack you off the bounce. You got to be able to guard dribble penetration. And probably the most important thing you got to be able to do is not turn the ball over. Live ball turnovers, their defense turns into their offense. So we can keep that number down. We can rebound the basketball. We'll have a chance to be successful in the game.
How is Tony Criswell's recovery coming, and is there any timetable for him now?
Well, it's too slow for me, but no, he's coming fine. Hopefully he'll get back out here soon. I do not think he'll play tomorrow. Hopefully he'll be reevaluated again on Wednesday as we move towards the next game on Saturday against Ole Miss. So he's missed. We need him back out here. He gives us a little bit about what our identity is our physical play and our ability to throw different bodies of size with you, a body of size against you, and he not having him hurts us, and we have to readjust again. So we'll be excited to get him back on the court.
That being said, how have you liked the way that all of your team has adjusted to not having him in the lineup, and just kind of in general, because you see guys like Ernest Ross, Keon Bell, they're asked different things from game to game. Same thing with Phil Pressey. He has 19 assists one game, 26 points the next. Just the way your team has adjusted from game to game in general, including without Criswell.
And I think that's a great point, because you look at our team, Ben. We've only played 2 games with our whole team. You mean when Jabari Brown becomes eligible at South Carolina State, he and Tony play in South Carolina State and Illinois, then Tony gets hurt again, and Tony gets hurt. So we haven't had so everybody's had to adjust, and now we've got to adjust again. But you got to be encouraged and pleased with guys adjusting their roles, so to speak. Ernest Ross now is playing the role a little bit like Kimmy did last year, along with playing some on the perimeter. So he's having to do both, and has done very well doing that, coming off the bench, and so I'm very pleased and encouraged how our teams have adapted throughout the year.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Good luck against Alabama.
Thank you.
That's head coach Frank Haith. Tigers take on the Crimson Tide here at Mizzou Arena Tuesday at 6 p.m.